The University of Virginia is proud home to more than 11,000 Black alumni. It welcomes the most outstanding Black students from across the state and the nation, and for the past 13 years has boasted the highest graduation rate for Black students among major public institutions. The reasons for this success are many, but none bigger than Ridley.
Ridley is a fund that was started in 1987 under the guidance of John Merchant with the intent of being an alumni-based group that would raise scholarship monies to go to bringing in the best African-American students to the university.
It's a scholarship that offers merit scholarships to incoming Black students. And because of that, it allows us to compete for the best and brightest students across the country.
We live by and sort of die by the fact that we are the #1 major public university, and we want to continue in that vein, and we feel that Ridley is a lever and a catalyst to doing so.
Ridley's mission is to develop a tradition of leadership and service to the University of Virginia by creating a permanent endowment that provides both scholarships for Black students and a Black alumni institution that mentors students, maintains alumni connections, and guarantees a Black presence at the university. Ridley is comprised of 11 different scholarships, all of which ensure that Black students of the highest academic caliber attend the university. A number of funds encourage specific areas of study, such as the Keller Scholarship's promotion of study abroad and the Batipes Scholarship's support of literary pursuits. Several regional scholarships assist Black students from Richmond, Baltimore, the state of Mississippi, and the New York tri-state area in attending the University of Virginia. Ridley selects scholarship recipients based upon their high academic performance, leadership, and community service. The program honors Dr. Walter N. Ridley, the first Black graduate of the University of Virginia. A lifelong educator, Walter Ridley was a professor of psychology at Virginia State College when he entered the Curry School of Education in 1951. An exemplary scholar, he became the first Black student initiated into a University of Virginia honorary society. On June 15, 1953, Ridley received his doctorate of education, making him not only the school's first Black graduate, but the first Black to receive an academic doctoral degree from a traditional Southern white college or university. It would be 34 years before Dr. Ridley made an emotional return to his university to celebrate the first Black Alumni Weekend reunion in 1987. The event, which honored Ridley and other Black pioneers at the University of Virginia, also saw the unveiling of John Merchant's bold proposal to establish a scholarship endowment to assist Black students attending the university. The first Black scholarship board in the United States, initiated and funded by alumni, was quickly created, and Ridley was chosen as the namesake.
And the courage that it took to be the first African American student at the university, I think that is such an incredible contribution for the ongoing generations that he really deserves to have this scholarship fund named after him.
Dr. Ridley himself was the model of selfless attention to student well-being, student rights. An extraordinary man, sweet-tempered, intellectually hard-minded, sharp man, with a tremendous amount of dignity and compassion.
In the 20 years since its formation, hundreds of alumni, parents, and friends have joined forces to make Ridley a reality. Over $500,000 has been awarded to Ridley scholars, while over 300 young men and women have benefited from the scholarships managed by the Ridley Fund. And students are not the only ones affected by Ridley, which helps to forge lifelong connections with countless alums.
Ridley Fund is scholarship fund is becoming quite successful. Why? I think it is as simple as people recognize that it's an idea whose time has come.
To me, it was like, you know, we've suffered through an awful lot, and now we have a chance to do something.
Prior to the formation of Ridley in 1987, 3% of Black alumni gave to the university. Today, 30% of Black alumni contribute, significantly outpacing the general alumni giving rate of 20%.
And I believe the alumni who have actively been a part of Ridley believe in it. And so it's not just donate a check and walk away from it. I think everybody actively participates in it and actually participates in the school and thinks it'll make it better.
We may not have the largest cohort of alumni, but I dare say we may have one of the most committed cohorts of alumni at this institution. And they give back in ways that are meaningful. Money, time, talent, and their commitment to excellence.
Heading into its third decade, Ridley continues to grow. The fund reached the $500,000 mark in 1997, the $1 million mark in 2000, and now boasts an endowment of nearly $2.5 million. Now Ridley has launched Campaign Ridley, the fund's first ever capital campaign, which seeks to raise an additional $5 million within the next 5 years. Funds that will be used to support undergraduate scholarships, graduate fellowships, alumni engagement, faculty stipends, and the Ridley Leadership Scholars Program.
When you think about what the history of this institution was and the extraordinary resistance to bringing people of color in, I think really illustrates how far we've come, how much we have now given our attention to recognizing talent and recognizing the capability of individuals to add something worthwhile to the environment.
I see through the students, I see through the Ridley Scholar alums, I see through board members, I see through the networking with other alums, I see through dealing with the university and having a seat at the table now that we're sitting on a precipice of something really great here, and it just has to continue.